borrow his. We got a potential runner. See, that's it. Yours is a life saving. Knock him down.
Okay, you ready to go? You ready to go? Call the July 15th Belvidere City Council regular meeting to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Borowitz. Brereton.
Here.
Crawford.
Here.
Frank. Here. Alderman Freeman will be absent. McGee.
Here.
Porter.
Here.
Ratcliffe.
Here.
Snow.
Here.
Stevens.
Here.
8 present.
Welcome, everybody. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Remain standing for the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity for our city council to serve the community. I pledge to maintain respect for all, dedication to positive action, and sensible deployment of our taxpayer dollars. This is the code by which we will govern. We ask for the wisdom and guidance of your unseen hand helping us make good decisions representing the best practices serving all our people. We aspire to make Belvidere an example of good government, becoming servant leaders with true hearts and steady hands. Grant us the discernment to be fair and impartial, listening and considering the testimony of all, choosing ultimately the path that best serves the community as a whole. These things we ask in your holy name. Amen. First thing up is we have approval of minutes of the regular meeting of the Belvidere City Council of July 1st, 2019 is presented. May I have a motion to approve? Second? Questions? Proposed amendments? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Brereton.
Aye.
Crawford.
Aye.
Frank. Aye. McGee.
Aye.
Porter.
Aye.
Ratcliffe.
Aye.
Snow.
Aye.
Stevens.
Aye.
8 in favor.
Minutes are approved. And excuse me, I skipped over public comment, and this evening we have Jeff Carlisle here to talk about stormwater. Mr. Carlisle, would you like to come up? Would you state your name and address for the record, please?
Certainly. Jeff Carlisle, 203 Secretariat's Way here in Belvidere. Last time I was here on the 24th, I told you I'd send some information to you. I tried to get that to you, and it wasn't working out as well as I thought it, so I have documentations for you to take with you on the community solutions for stormwater management. It's basically a document that describes a comprehensive plan on stormwater, integrates stormwater with the communities, and helps do an economic plan. The infrastructure and investment is also on this thing. What I'd like to have you do is look at it, utilize it as a checklist because of the upcoming information that's coming down from either Fairgram or the study that was done previously. What this is going to help you with, and it helped me with, is it gave me more skill sets so I can understand what's being developed and being brought forth to me as a citizen and as a county board member. And I hopefully give that to you guys as aldermen and alderwomen to recognize some of the things that are coming down the pipe that you could probably use yourself in discussion. And I'd like to give you that opportunity. Stormwater can be a good quality of life if we plan it out correctly. It's all I want to have done. It's all I want to do. It shouldn't be too expensive. I know there's a cost to it, but I want you guys to have the skill sets. If you need any other information, I'm more than happy to get it to you any way I can. This comes directly out of the EPA. The letter that I gave you earlier has stated the EPA website. It's there. So that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Is your paperwork from October several years ago and it says draft on it?
This is October 2016, yeah.
Right. You already gave that to us and the aldermen received that a couple weeks ago in their packet.
I've talked to a few aldermen, and they said they hadn't got it, so I was just going to bring it,
Well,
drop
they
it
did
off.
get
It was put in everybody's
It wasn't
packet.
on the agenda, but it was in their packets.
All right, thank you.
Any of you that don't remember getting it in your packet, he has extra copies, so. Thank you, Mr. Carlisle. Under public hearing this evening, we have none. Under special messages and proclamations, we have nothing to proclaim or share. Next up, under approval of expenditures, we have general and special fund expenditures of $2,669,819.58. May I have a motion to approve these expenditures?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Crawford, second by Alderman Ratcliffe. Questions, comments concerning any of the expenditures? Alderman Snow.
I noticed a couple of them were like 500,000 plus for the pensions for the police and fire, so.
Yes, I was going to make comments on that. We made one of our large payments for both police and fire pension. Police was $622,267.76, and fire was $527,310.74. So almost $1.15 million of your expenditures are the police and fire pensions.
Anyone else, questions or comments? Yes, Alderman Stevens.
I had a question. I seen on page 2 here, it says J. Allen, redesign Belvidere C. Just curious as to what that was.
The mural, the logo for the city. Yeah, one of the problems that we've had was the original artwork. There was no real clear original artwork. And so over the years, every time we've tried to use it, it just starts to make that whole thing look like a blob. So he just cleaned it up so you could see the distinctive outline of more of the buildings. It's just an update, an upgrade on the city logo, so it's more recognizable.
Okay, because I seen C and I thought, what the heck? So I thought I'd ask.
Seal is what it,
I don't know what this is for, but.
Any other questions or comments on the general fund expenditures? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
8 in favor.
General and special fund expenditures are approved. Next, we have water and sewer fund expenditures in the amount of $672,268.72. May I have a motion to approve? Motion by Alderman Ratcliffe, second by Alderman Porter. Questions, comments, or further discussions? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Water and sewer fund expenditures are approved unanimously. Thank you. Under committee reports and minutes of city officers, please note that items A through I have been received and placed on file, which brings us to item J, minutes of the committee of the whole, building, planning, and zoning and public works of July 8th, 2019. I have a motion to approve these minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Crawford, second by Alderman Ratcliffe. Questions, comments, or proposed amendments to the minutes as presented? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Minutes are approved unanimously, which brings to item 9, unfinished business, of which we have none this evening. Under number 10, new business, first up is a first reading or silent reading of ordinance 462H, I will read it aloud, however, for our audience at home. It's an ordinance designating a landmark to the national, or to the local historic register, St. John's Church of Christ at 401 North Main Street. So this will come back for vote, full city council again. Under item B, we have Resolution 2099-2019, which is a resolution releasing certain executive session minutes pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/1, et cetera. May I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion from Alderman Crawford. May I have a second by Alderman Frank? Questions or comments concerning the resolution now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Resolution is approved unanimously. Next, we have motions forwarded from City County Coordinating of June 12, 2019. The motions will be presented by Co-Chairman Snow. Co-Chairman Snow?
Thank you. A, motion to approve TRC invoice number 356092 in the amount of $1,799.10 with a 50-50 split between the city and the county.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously.
B, motion to approve TRC invoice number 358531 in the amount of $2,133.54 with a 50-50 split between the city and the county.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously.
C, motion to approve Neiman Franzetti invoice number 16648 in the amount of $105 with a 50-50 split between the city and the county.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Thank you, Co-Chairman Snow. Next up, we have motions forwarded from the Committee of the Whole, Building, Planning, and Zoning, and Public Works of July 8th, 2019. Building, Planning, and Zoning motions were presented by Chairman Porter. Chairman Porter.
Okay, motion to approve the implementation of iWorks software at an annual cost of $10,500. Implementation to begin on July 2019 and will be paid by line item 01-5-230-6190.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously.
Okay, motion to approve the recommendations by the Historic Preservation Commission for the downtown facade grant improvements in an amount of not to exceed $16,800.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Alderman Frank.
I looked at all these. Does it only total 16,000?
That's all the grant money that we have. So it's 5% of what the gaming revenue is anticipated to be for this current fiscal year.
So all the ones that are in our packet are approved?
Just the ones, there was 5 that were approved, that were being recommended.
There was a total of 15 applications totaling almost $75,000. Only 5 projects were approved totaling the $16,800. It was discussed at. Yeah. Yeah, you've been having fun. But yeah, no, Historic Preservation weighed it as what projects would have the biggest impact aesthetically to the downtown, which ones are in the core visibility sections. There was a lengthy discussion at Historic Preservation reviewing them and giving their input, and then last week we reviewed those.
Additional questions or comments? Alderman Stevens.
Which 5 were approved?
Dr. Shapko's, I'm just going to go over the business names, not the addresses, because that's most recognizable. Dr. Shapko, they, if you notice, they started chiseling off the paint on the brick because they're going to repaint the whole facade. The old Print World building that has had the parapet work done on it already and the new windows, they're taking the metal on the first level. There's like metal siding for the front facade that is going to be replaced with brick. 515 South State Street, which is next to Ullman Ernst Architects, is just a solid brick wall with like a weird flesh color painted entryway. They're actually punching through the brick and bringing back the store windows. It's one of the only buildings downtown that doesn't have their traditional storefront windows. It's solid brick. And then the Apollo is getting some broken windows replaced and trim work repaired. And it's the old Gloria's, that pink stone front building. Next to it is that 2-story green brick building. She always used it for storage. Someone actually recently purchased it, and they're going to repaint the brick, fix the broken windows, replace a door that's basically caved in, and just start doing some major renovations to it.
So do any of the other ones have a chance of getting any of the money then, or?
So the way Historic Preservation did it is because it's a 50-50 grant, so if these bids come in, if the project comes in under budget, since it's 50-50, there would be some leftover funds. So projects that Historic Preservation said they prefer for the second round of money, if there is a second round of money, is Temple Automotive on Logan Avenue. The green building with the American House mural on it. Oh, now I can't remember the other one. Hold on.
So basically, we only had predicted $16,800 to be able to let out then.
That was all that was in when the budget was approved. That was all that was budgeted for this. My hope is that when these projects are completed and you see the impact it makes, maybe next year we can get more than 5%, maybe 7% or something. Because I'll see the downtown property owners have shown that if they can get the assistance, they will put it back into their buildings, which then ultimately lifts the property values and revenue for the area. So it pays itself back.
Additional questions or comments concerning the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Crawford.
Aye.
Frank.
Aye.
McGee.
Aye.
Porter.
Aye.
Ratcliffe.
Aye.
Snow.
Aye.
Stevens.
Aye.
Brereton.
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Thank you, Chairman Porter. Next up, we have Public Works motions. Chairman Freeman in the absence of Chairman Freeman. Who we got?
Stevens.
Okay. Alderman Stevens. Co-Chairman Stevens will make the presentation.
C, motion to approve proposal by HEPACO Environmental Contractors in the amount of $9,545 for the disposal of chemicals from the Water Department and wastewater treatment plant. This work will be paid from the line items 61-5-810-6040 and number 61-5-820-6040.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford.
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously.
D, motion to approve low bid from Stenstrom Excavating and Blacktop Group for the amount of $1,080,956.85 for the upgrade of Wycliffe Lift Station. This work will be paid for from sewer connection fees number 0510. The cost of this upgrade will be included in revision of the Northeast Trunk Sewer Recapture Agreement.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford.
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Brings us to item E.
E, motion to approve low bid from Apollo Trenchless in the amount of $335,924 for the Appleton Forced Main Extension. This work will be paid from sewer connection fees number 0510. The cost of this upgrade will be included in the revision of the East-West Hills Basin Recapture Agreement, ordinance number 782G.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Yes.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
Aye.
McGee, 8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Bringing us to item F, and we'll have to waive, this is to waive the bidding requirement. This will require 8 votes. Go ahead, Alderman Stevens.
Waive the bidding requirements for the SCADA system. I didn't want to butcher that name.
We need a motion in a second.
Motion to, and second to waive. Alderman Crawford, motion by Snow, second by Crawford. Questions, comments, for the discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, nay.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow, Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion to waive is passed unanimously. Brings us to item G.
G, motion to approve proposal from Tri-R Systems in the amount of $75,950 for upgrading the Water Department SCADA system. This work will be paid for from the Water Department account. Where's that? Water depreciation, okay.
Motion out of committee. Questions, comments, or further discussion concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Brings us to item H.
H, motion to approve the block party request at 3108 Countryside Drive on Saturday, July 20th, 2019.
Motion on the committee. Questions, comments, further discussion? Yes, Alderman.
Thank you. I was just wondering if she had the hours. It just says from morning to night.
Yeah, she knows she can't have it after 10 o'clock. They all end at 10 PM.
For city ordinance. Additional questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Stevens,
Yes.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford, Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved. Thank you, Co-Chairman Stevens. Next up, we have public safety motions will be presented by Chairman Crawford. Chairman Crawford?
Thank you, Your Honor. Waive the bidding requirement for a purchase of a Dodge Durango.
This will also require 8 votes. Motion to approve the waiver. Alderman Crawford, second. Alderman Ratcliffe. Any additional questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Brereton,
Aye.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Bidding requirement is waived unanimously. Brings us to item J.
Motion to approve the purchase of one Dodge Durango at a cost not to exceed $46,637.86, with monies coming from the following: insurance check of $15,229.25, and DUI equipment fund of $31,408.61.
Any additional questions or comments concerning the motion now on the floor? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval will, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay.
Crawford,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Ratcliffe,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Brereton,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Motion is approved unanimously. Thank you.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Appreciate it. That brings us to the end of our agenda this fine evening. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Crawford, second by Alderman Porter. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen, we are now adjourned.